Well, there may be a cool down in our forecast right now, but that does not mean your energy bills will be going down anytime soon. So why not prepare to lower them now? Max Ganley, he is the sales manager for Lgcy Power, and he's here to help us lower our utility bills with solar. And we all know solar can help, but it can be a bit expensive. What makes your business model different?
It's fair to say everyone likes the idea of solar. They've seen it throughout the valley, but the reason they don't like it or afraid of it is it used to be where you had to spend $30,000 to $40,000 to buy or finance it, or the only other option was to lease it with a lien on the home. And for most people, that just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Right. So Max, okay, I have to ask, what's the catch?
So what we do is completely different. We now will pay for the solar to go on your roof at no cost to you. We own it, so we'll fully maintain, insure, warranty it. We don't put a lien on the home. And then we're essentially just using the sun to generate power at a cheaper price than what the utility charges.
So you're kind of renting our roof, if kind of per se.
Yeah, you know, everyone has to have power, and the reason why I'm here is everyone's power bills continue to go up. People want an option to pay less for power, and we have that option without having to spend 30, 40 grand to do it.
All right, so who owns this equipment, and what happens if it breaks down?
So we own it, and like I mentioned, if anything ever happens to the panels or anything up on the roof, it's all covered by us because it's our equipment.
All right, so it sounds like there's no obligation for us to at least have you come out and educate us on solar, because I know you know this. You've sat in a lot of kitchens and talked to a lot of homeowners. We just don't understand it.
Yeah, all I'm asking is it's worth to get educated. You know, why not look at an option to pay less for power, especially when, you know, people look at their utility bills. You've got 20 different fees, taxes, and people don't understand them. Look at an option to pay less for power, and that's all I'm asking is let's sit down and just educate you and see if it makes sense.
So once we get the solar panels put on our home, what if we have excess electricity? What happens with that?
So the way it works is we work with the homeowners in the APS utility, and what it does is the extra electricity, you actually sell it back to APS. And they use it for their grid.
All right, so you have to be an APS customer. So anything over that, you guys will help us with that. We don't sell it back, you do, right?
No, it counts actually towards your bill.
Toward me, okay.
Yeah, and so we basically, in a simple way, are using your roof to take care of the system and generate power at a cleaner, cheaper price. The extra electricity you sell to APS and receive like kind of a crediting system, like a bank.
All right, so people are going, oh, this sounds a little too complicated. Walk us through the process. You guys take care of everything.
Yeah, first thing is just sitting down and seeing if it even makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, don't do it, but at least sit down and get educated. But if it does, you know, we'll take care of the roof inspections, the permits, all the paperwork for you, which makes it really easy.
And from start to finish, how long is that process?
About a month to 2 months.
Okay, and then in a couple of months, we're going to see a major change, you said, on our utility bill.
Yeah, it's mainly because what do rates keep doing? Going up. So why not look at an option to not be subject to that?
All right, so we talked at the top of the segment about it being a little cooler outside. It is the fall season. Is it still a good time to get solar when it's cooling down?
Yeah, fantastic time. So great time to look at it.
All right, so don't just do it in the summer, even though you're using the power of the sun to of course, keep your house running. Now is a good time to do it.
Yep.
And you want to educate people. What's the biggest thing that homeowners tell you when you finish your speech to them?
We've looked at solar in the past, and it was the only options was to spend $30,000, $40,000 to do it, or have a lease with a lien, and we had to insure it. This option makes a ton of sense.
Right, and we always say, we kind of joke with Max, but your phone is always
It's already going right now.
So we have to let him go. You have to literally take the mic as he's running out the door. At least get educated. It's worth it. No obligation. Always good information. All right, let's get you signed up for Lgcy Power. If you do so, you will get a $350 credit. Here's that number to call to have Max. He's going to come out. He's going to educate you. He's going to sit at the table with you and chat. 602-618-8002. Or you can visit Lgcy. That's the web. That is spelled correctly. Lgcy Power.com/Max Ganley. The offer is good for qualified homeowners and APS customers.